Hey guys, DC Network here, coming at you with another video. So I just finished watching episodes 5 and 6 of Steven Universe Future and wanted to give you my impressions of them. Anyway, spoilers coming ahead if you have not seen the episodes. So the first episode was about when Steven, a new gem comes to Steven's house and he meets this new gem and it turns out to be the Ruby who's they call Eyeball and Aquamarine, who both hate Steven and pretty much want to kill him. This episode, I enjoyed it, yeah, but and you'll hear me say this more later, but what did it really have to do with the plot? And this is something that I've kind of had an issue with Steven Universe right now. Is that, don't get me wrong, I'm really enjoying it. I think the episodes are great, but the whole point of Steven Universe Future was that the show was meant to be a limited time series that will tie up all the loose ends of the series before obviously then it's over. There's going to be no more episodes as far as we know. But so far it really hasn't done that. So like I said, episode 5 was about Aquamarine and Eyeball coming back to try to get revenge on Steven. And then episode 6 was called A Very Special Episode, and when I saw that announcement that it's a very special episode, I'm like, oh, I wonder what this is. Like, maybe this is going to be something pretty cool. And pretty much what the episode was is just like a public service announcement for kids. There were so many messages in the episode that it was like, oh, don't cross the street when it's a red light. Oh, always wear a helmet when you're riding a skateboard, and like stuff like that. Don't jump off a cliff. And there was all these different like safety things going on. It was basically like a safety training video they were making for the gems, but it was like pretty obvious that the whole point of the episode was to give all these positive messages towards kids saying, oh, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, stay safe. Which, I mean, I know Steven Universe does that a lot, but I feel like to have a whole episode in a 10 episode limited run series be devoted to literally just all like, oh, you need it, like safety tips for kids, I think that's kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. And like I was saying before, Steven Universe Future was meant to be a series that ties up all the loose ends of Steven Universe. And so far, it really hasn't done any of that. The first 4 episodes, we saw Steven dealing with some emotional problems. He was under emotional stress. And it wasn't really going anywhere that we could see, but we knew that, oh, this is, I guess, what it's about. It's about Steven going emotional stress. We'll see where it goes. And I kind of had a bad feeling that it would end up having no plot whatsoever, and it seems like that's the case. Like, going into Steven Universe Future, I thought there was going to be a big plot and it was going to be like really, really good. I thought maybe it was going to have something to do with finding out more about Pink Diamond, Steven's mother. I thought that was going to be something probably that we saw. But so far, after watching the first 4 episodes, I had a bad feeling that this is what the show was going to be. It's going to be a show with absolutely no plot, which is just really disappointing to say the least. Especially, like I said, the whole point of this show, the whole reason why they're making it, was to tie up all the loose ends that were left behind after the series concluded. And in my mind, the only loose ends really that we needed to see was, how's Steven's Universe's world now that the Diamonds are all friendly with him, and like what's going on, like Little Homeworld, like that was great. That was great to see that, and how Earth is doing, and all the gems that are on Earth now. That was great. But then I thought the other loose end was find out more information about Steven's mother, and so far it really hasn't been that, and it's been pretty disappointing if I'm being honest. Like I said, I like it. I like the series Steven Universe Future. I like it a lot. I think it's great. It's enjoyable, but it's not fulfilling the purpose that they set out to fulfill. It's not fulfilling the plot that they set out to do. They said they're going to tie up loose ends, and so far we're 6 episodes through, and there's only 10 episodes of the show, and no loose ends have been tied up whatsoever, really. we, like I said, we saw more of the future, like how Steven Universe's world is like now. But then again, we saw that in the movie. So I'm really disappointed so far to see that Steven Universe Future doesn't really have a plot. I know we have 4 more episodes left. Hopefully, something significant happens in those 4. But at this point, it doesn't seem very likely. And even if something does happen that's really big, they should have really planned it out more so the plot developed throughout these 10 episodes. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you think about Steven Universe Future so far. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.